The Gibraltar in Westminster movement has welcomed the call from the UK Liberal Democrats for the ROC to have its own MP in order to have its say in the Brexit negotiations. This is considered with its belief that Gibraltar should have permanent representation in UK Parliament. We are joined in the studio by former Government Minister Joe Caruana. Joe, the movement has been calling for permanent representation for some time now, but without much progress?
Yes, we've been doing things on a low key because we've been we've been discussing the whole issue with the government. And we've met with the Chief Minister several times. We've met with the Deputy Chief Minister as well several times. We've met with the present Attorney General several times as well. And in fact, we've been meeting over the last 5 years, so we couldn't make announcements or explain anything because things were moving and they were progressing too.
And why do you think it's taken this long for the UK to suggest that Gibraltar has its own MP?
Well, the question of representation in Parliament has been delayed for many reasons. The first one simply because there was no political will in Gibraltar by Gibraltar politicians except the integration with Britain Party members. But the others were not interested in that. They chose prosperity over security. The question of representation in Parliament to us means security for Gibraltar and also meeting a political deficit that exists because we are British, full British citizens, and we don't have a voice in our own Parliament.
And has the community supported your movement over the years?
Well, since we have not become public, it is very difficult to do that, but that will be something for the near future.
OK, and do you see this finally becoming a reality? Do you see Gibraltar having an MP in Westminster?
I hope that it will become a reality before I die.
OK. And do you see, how do you see this working in practice? Do you see someone locally, a Gibraltarian represented, or do you see it someone from the UK representing Gibraltar?
Yes, the end solution is for the Boundaries Commission and the Electoral Commission in the UK, who will decide how it's done. Like it happened with the European vote, where in fact in the end we ended up joining the southwest region and using their MPs. I'm not particularly worried one way or the other. I would prefer, obviously, a Gibraltarian MP.
And do you think this MP would only be there during Brexit, or would they continue after?
No, not to continue afterwards. The parliamentary requirement is that we have it as of right.
And lastly, following Brexit, you said that you would be doing a Gibraltar-Westminster movement petition. Is this something that you're still planning on doing?
Well, we have it on the cards, and should we have to, we will go to the extent of doing a petition. But that will depend if we come unstuck on the, on the matter.
OK, Joe, thank you very much for joining us in the studio today.
You're welcomed.